All right, number 7. It says, based on the table, which function can best be used to model the situation? A lot of times you guys like to work with the table, but if I were you, I'd work with the equation, okay? See which table looks the same, okay? Usually I would have you do graph trace here, but for this problem, because the numbers are so big, you probably want to go straight to the table, okay? So let's start with our first one, okay? I'm going to type in the equation. First one was 99. Instead of using t, I'm going to use x squared plus 858. Enter. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to go to my table. Control T gets you to your table. First number is 5, so I'm going to go down to where x is 5. Okay, and it's 3,333, which is incorrect. Okay, Control T, I go back, tab, so all I do is delete and put the next one in. Okay, so I put in negative 4.9 x squared plus 295 x plus 0.6. Then I push graph. You don't see anything, which is still okay. Okay, I'm gonna go Control T. Okay, 5 is 1353.1, which is okay. There's no decimal here. 10, 2460, which is good. 15, 3323, which is good. 20, 3940, which is good. 25, 4313, which is good. 4440, which is good. And 35, 4323. Okay, so they're all the same. Okay, so that's check. Okay, remember this one is wrong, this one's correct. Okay, number 8. Which quadratic function can be represented by the graph that has a vertex? Okay, so these are 2 points. All we're doing is looking at finding the one that has those 2 points, okay? So I'm going to try the first one, okay? I'm going to start all over, okay? New documents. Do I want to save? No. I'm going to add a graph. Okay. Control divide. 3 over 4. Open parentheses. X plus 3. I'm going to just use my answers, okay? Plus 7. Enter. Something's wrong. What did I do wrong? Tab. 3, 4, x plus 3 plus 7. Enter. Okay. Part of the problem is that you can't see the graph, okay? So I'm going to go menu, trace, graph trace, okay? First thing we do is look for our vertex at 3, negative 7. So I'm going to go 3, go down to my vertex. Okay, so that is negative 3, 7, so that's wrong. Okay, so I go to the next one. This one says minus 7, so I'm going to delete that and put minus, enter, menu, trace, graph trace, enter. Okay, so one of my numbers is 3, so I'm going to put 3, enter. See, that's not correct. Okay, so I go to my next one, my next answer choice. It is minus 3 plus 7 enter. Okay, I go to my first 3, enter. Oops, 3, enter. Escape. 3, enter. I know what I did wrong. I forgot to do graph trace. 3, enter. 3 is negative, is 7, so that's wrong. So it should be my last answer, okay? Tab, go back, delete, delete, and the last one says minus 7. So I'm going to go enter, menu, trace, graph trace, enter, 3, delete, 3, enter. See, 3 is negative 7, 1. Oh, there's a negative there. I didn't put negative. Okay, menu, trace, graph trace. 3, enter, negative 7, 1, enter, negative 10. So, that gives us that answer, number 9. Remember, the axis of symmetry is where it cuts it in half. So, it's right here. So, x is equal to 2. Oops. Oops. Oh no. X is equal to 2, okay? Moving on to the next one. The table shows some ordered pair that belongs to a quadratic function 8. What is the range? Remember, the range is your y, okay? It's like this, is either like this or up, or like this is down, okay? We have to see what this graph is doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So negative 4, 41 is like way up here. Negative 2, 17. It goes down here. 0 is 1. So we go there. 2 is negative 7. So it's like down there. And 3 is negative 8. So it's right there. And see, it goes back up again. So my graph is doing something like this. So my bottom number is negative 8. And it's bigger. So it should be all real numbers greater than or equal to negative 8. You just have to look at your table and see what your graph is doing. Okay, what is the y-intercept of f? Okay, they give you a graph. The y-intercept is right there because it's where it touches the y. You got 3, 0 and 0, 3. Be careful, 3, 0 is here. 0, 3 is there. Number 12, what is the range of the function? Remember, range is up and down, okay? So we're looking at our y, okay? This is where it stops, okay? And it goes down. So y is going to be less than or equal to 9, okay? See, that's 9 right there. Which of the following graph translates the parent functions 3 units right and 5 units up, okay? Remember, this is right is -3 inside the parentheses, okay? And 5 units up, so that should be +5. Okay. Oh, and reflects across the x-axis, so that's why I'm going to put a negative. Okay. Okay, so this isn't correct. Remember, we have to remember it reflects down, so that has to be a negative. Okay. If you want to graph them in the calculator and look for it, you can. Alright, I'm not going to show you that one, but you can also graph it in the calculator. The answers. Okay, what is the domain of the function above? Remember, the domain of any quadratic function is all real. Okay, quadratic function q and w are graphed on the same coordinate grid. The vertex of q is 18 units below w, okay? So remember, you have to subtract 18 to move it down, okay? So minus 18. So we're looking for one that has minus 18, okay? After the x squared, okay? So right here, even though this one right here, remember this one, if it's in front, it doesn't translate, okay? It's not below. If it's in front, it means in front of x means narrow, wide, okay? Or opens down. Okay. What is the equation of the axis of symmetry? Okay. If you look at this right here, these are 2 points on the graph, okay? 2 points on the graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to look for the middle. The middle is right here, okay? Because that's what axis of symmetry is, -3. So x is equal to -3.